So, um, hello everyone. My name is Stephen Cobos. My Chinese name is 森鹏，我的中文名字是森鹏。I am a freshman at Cerritos College. I am majoring in Chinese. 我的专业是中文。And something I like to do is I like to go to the gym. I like to hike. Yeah. So those are some things about me. So usually I would ask the students to share something about themselves, but for the sake of time, would that be a good idea? Because there's more students in this Google Meet. Teacher? Hello?
Yes?
Is there too many students to have them share something about themselves, or?
Well, it's up to you. You can start first, or you can have them have the introduction. Okay.
So I already shared something about myself. So I can't read all these names because they're in Chinese, but can you call some names and have them share something about themselves, their hobbies, or something they're passionate about?
Okay. Then how about Mui? Can you go first?
Hello, my name is Araya. I'll put it in the chat because a lot of people spell it wrong. Okay, my name is Araya, and I like to read books. Books are my life. I can't live without books. And that's it.
OK， 那换一山，郭一山。Hi， 一山。
Hello everyone, my
Hello.
name is Gpa. My hobby is dance. That's it.
And Shaoen?
Hello everyone, my name is Brian. My hobby is listen to music. That's it.
那庭园。
Okay. My name is Angelina, and I like to. My hobby is I can play some instruments, so in my free time I will usually practice them.
Wait, you play the flute, right? I think I remember you from the first class.
Yeah, we used to be teammates.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how about Yu Rui?
Hi, my name is James, and I like to listen to music. And that's it.
来，天意，陈天意。
Hello, my name is Grace, and I like to listen music and watch TV in my free time.
Zian?
Hi, my name is Mia. I like to read novels. Thank you.
那雨涵。
Hello, my name is Mandy. My hobby is meditation. About life and born and universe and everything.
Okay, next one, Shu Rui.
I went crazy sometimes.
舒瑞 Nope. 阿瓦小乐
My name is Gabriel. I like to read comic books in my free time.
瑞安 Ran
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew. I like to watch YouTube in my free time.
第7组还有人没有讲到的吗？没有。
好，子轩
Hi, my name is Abby. I come from Huaxing Junior High School. I love to find some cool stuff on Netflix or watch YouTube videos.
Is that everyone?
宋杰宋杰举手，宋杰要不要分享？
因为宋杰的 microphone is broken, so she typed the word in the messenger.
Sorry, I forgot.
Makes sense. Okay.
So that is everyone? Okay, so now let me share my screen really quickly.
来，陈宇。Oh, sorry.
Hello everyone, my name is Angel, and I love Japanese culture very much. I usually draw in my free time.
Okay. Is that everybody, or is there more people?
I think that's it.
Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Stephen Cobos, as I just said, and my Chinese name is Sun Peng. And today I will be presenting to you guys American universities. So I provided a quote which states, "Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime." And what this means is that with education, you can get places in life and you will get farther in life. So university is a noun, which means it is a place. And a university is an institution where students study for degrees and where academic research is done. So entrance exams. So before students are able to attend the university and apply to the university, they must go through a series of taking entrance exams. So I have a question. Do you guys need to take entrance exams in order to attend Taiwanese universities?
Yes, we do, and we have not entrance exams, but we have a big test for us to get in high school.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, so some of the entrance exams that are needed to attend American universities are the SAT, the ACT, and the TOEFL, which is only for international students. So if like in the case that any of you want to attend an American university, you must take the TOEFL, which provides the universities with your to show how proficient you are in the English language. But recently, due to COVID, many of the testing sites had to close down to stop the spread of COVID, and many of the universities have actually made it optional to submit entrance exams, so it's no longer necessary. It's either optional or you do not have the option at all to submit an entrance exam to universities. So first, I will share with you guys private universities. So this includes the Ivy Leagues, liberal arts, religious, and more. And private universities are universities that are not funded by the government. So first, I will show these are 4 of the 8 Ivy Leagues: University of Pennsylvania, Brown University, Cornell University, Yale University. As you can tell, for freshman acceptance rates, it's very low because it is very competitive, as the Ivy League universities are considered very prestigious and some of the top universities in the nation, and I believe some of them are considered top in the world. So here you can also see the transfer acceptance rate, which I will later on explain what transfer means, but sometimes the acceptance rate are lower for transfer. And here, the GPA requirements. Initially, the average GPA for Ivy Leagues to the GPA to attend the Ivy League is 3.9 out of a 4.0 scale. So here are the other four Ivy League universities. The acceptance rate are very low as well as the GPA requirements also. And in case you guys don't know what a GPA is, it means grade point average. So the way it's calculated is you get a certain number of points per grade. So an A is 4 points, a B is 3 points. So someone with a 3.0 GPA means they have an average of B grades. And as you can tell, because the GPAs for accepted students to Ivy Leagues is a 3.9, that means that students usually have either all A's or mostly A's and little to no B's, which can be very hard. And all of the Ivy League universities have made it optional to submit entrance exams. So in order to attend a very prestigious university like the Ivy Leagues, many students not just have to have good grades and good test scores, they must also have a lot of experience in volunteering within their community. So some students even start their own organizations to raise awareness about things. So for example, I do know somebody who is currently studying at Yale University, a very prestigious university. And one of the reasons why she is currently studying there is because she is a founder of a very well-known organization in the United States. And many students devote a lot of their times in order to get to these universities. You can see, like in American high schools, there's students that are trying their best. They're trying to volunteer. They're trying to get the most involved in clubs in their high school campus. The same thing for community college students, which relates to the transfer. Okay, I'll move on. And here are some fun facts about the Ivy League university. So did you know Harvard University has an entire program dedicated to hip hop music? So this means that they do have basic education requirements such as oh my God, I'm so sorry. But they do have basic requirements like sorry about that. They do have to take basic classes like science, English, and math. But besides that, they focus on hip hop music. And out of the 8 Ivy League institutions, 7 of them were established when America was still a collection of colonies. So this means that most of the Ivy League universities are actually older than America itself. And for about 50 years, organic chemistry students at Cornell host a band performance in the library before exams. Oh, oops. So here are some more private universities, which are also very prestigious. Stanford University, which is located in Northern California. University of Southern California, located in Los Angeles, California. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, located in Boston, Massachusetts. And Occidental College, located in Los Angeles, California. The prestige ranges within the private universities. As you can tell, Occidental College has a higher acceptance rate, where Stanford University has a lower acceptance rate because it's more prestigious and it's very harder to get in, of course, and their requirements are very high. So like I said earlier, many students do take a lot of their time from their personal life to volunteer and start their own organizations, start their own clubs, make clubs, participate in clubs to show that the colleges that they're able to be leaders. And that's something that a lot of these colleges want to see, that the students are leaders. So here are some religiously affiliated universities. A lot of the religiously affiliated universities are also very prestigious, such as Boston College and University of Notre Dame. Majority of religious affiliated universities in America are usually affiliated with the Catholic Church, such as Boston College, University of Notre Dame, and Loyola Marymount University. So the three of these four which I'm showing, which there's many more universities, they're affiliated with the Catholic Church. But there's also a handful of universities that are affiliated with other religions, such as Soka University of America. So Soka University of America is actually one of the few Buddhist universities in America. They're founded by believers of the Soka Gakkai movement, and as you can tell, the GPAs usually don't change for universities because it's a basic requirement in order to attend the universities. You must have very good grades. So moving on from private universities are public universities. So public universities are just like private universities, except they're affiliated with the government. They're funded by the government, and that's how they get their money for research. So starting with one of the most known systems of the public American college system is the UC system. So I hope are any of you familiar with these two universities, UCLA or UC Berkeley? Is anyone familiar with them?
I've never heard of them.
Okay, that's completely fine. But I believe UCLA recently has been considered the #1 public university in the world, and UC Berkeley just behind UCLA. These two universities are usually fight for the top prestige in the world and in the country. So as you can tell, there's the acceptance rates are still very low, and the UCs are still very prestigious, especially UCLA and UC Berkeley. And fun fact, UCLA is actually the #1 applied to university in the world. They receive about 100,000 or more applications every year, and they actually increase year by year. And as you can see here, it says no entrance exam. What that means is that the UC system actually decided that they will no longer be accepting entrance exam scores, because with this, besides the closure of testing sites because of COVID, the UC system has began to believe that your test score shouldn't define who you are as a person and who you are for the rest of your life. So, because for example, there's students who are capable of passing all their classes. They're very involved in their community. They give to the community. They're very intelligent, but it just happens to be that their entrance exam score wasn't the best. So the UC system and some of the other systems in which I'm going to present, decided to just omit or delete no longer have the need for entrance exams, and give the opportunities to those students that are able to show academic intelligence within the classroom. So moving on from the UC system is a less known system within California, which is the California State University system. There are more than these colleges, of course, within California. These are just some. As you can tell, there's also no need for entrance exams for the same reasons as the UC system, and the acceptance rates are fairly higher because they're not as prestigious, and the requirements are much lower. So, moving on, the University of Washington, located in Washington State, also decided to not have the necessity for entrance exams, and University of Michigan, because these are located in different states, they each have their own different decisions for how to accept students. So they actually made it optional. The same thing for University of Northern California, Chapel Hill, and Arizona State University. So here are community colleges, which are completely different. These are still public colleges and universities, but they differ in the way that instead of 4 years, they're 2 years. So students have the decision to attend the college for 2 years and just graduate with the 2-year degree, which is usually called an associate's degree, or they can transfer, which many of you may have noticed earlier that there's a freshman acceptance rate and transfer acceptance rate. That's what this means. Most of the time, people transfer from a community college to a 4-year college. So here, as you can tell, there's no GPA requirements at all, no entrance exams for any of the community colleges, because anyone can attend a community college. It's open to anyone at all. So here is a glimpse at college life. So there are many students in which they live on campus within the dormitories or off campus if they live nearby. College in the US is more than just taking classes. Most of the work university students do will actually be outside the classroom, such as working on assignments, group study, or research. Sometimes the amount of time a student devotes to university work will be more than 40 hours a week. And club activities are very prevalent within American universities. Many clubs can range from yoga club, dance club, and K-pop club to social justice and debate clubs. And throughout the campuses, you will see students asking you to sign petitions for awareness of something like saving the trees or cleaning the oceans. There are also times when there are students with signs who want to raise awareness of an issue within the campus or area surroundings. So many times, this usually did occur mostly before COVID, because people were allowed to just roam freely and do whatever they want because there was no COVID. And when I visited universities to go see them before COVID had occurred, I noticed that there are a lot of booths of people trying to get you to join their clubs. They're trying to get you to join their yoga club, their debate club. There's even K-pop clubs, if any of you are interested in that. And sometimes they even try to bribe you or persuade you to join their clubs. So you'll see students with bags of McDonald's or something, or different burgers, and they tell you like, oh, if you sign up to join the club, you get a free cheeseburger. And you'll also see a lot of protests. So it'll either be protests for reasons within the university or reasons within the area or within the country. But due to COVID, like recently, I visited UC Berkeley during COVID, and the college life is not as vivid as before. So I was there, and there was not really students trying to get you to join their clubs. There's no yoga clubs. There's no one outside. It's very sad. So more about college life. So within American universities, there's things called Greek life. It's very prevalent within most American universities. So there's two types. There's fraternities, which are organizations of male students where a commitment to a brotherhood is made, and sororities, which are organizations of female students where a commitment to a sisterhood is made. And many times they live together within a house on campus that serves as their dormitory. There are 123 fraternities and sororities with 9 million members total across the country. So that means there are 123 different organizations in which they each have a different house or fraternity in each college. And including every college with the students within the fraternity, that makes 9 million of them. So a fun fact is that the first female astronaut was a part of Greek life. She was in a sorority. And many American politicians were members of a fraternity or sorority when they attended a university. So why a community college? So the reason I put this is because in America, there's a stigma about community college, that community college is for people with low academic standards, people who are not as intelligent, and that just people who don't care about school, which I believe is the complete opposite, because there are very intelligent people at community colleges. People believe it's just because the community colleges do not have requirements for GPA or SAT. And I believe there's probably, if not as many, there's more benefits to attending a 2-year community college rather than a 4-year college. So some of the benefits being finances. Most community colleges are affordable, having students pay little to nothing, so that means they pay $0, being a benefit for many low-income students. Community colleges also give you many give you money to assist you in buying schools, supplies, and more based on income. So sometimes the community colleges pay you to go to their college. And initially, the money is to help you buy books and supplies. There's also inclusivity, which unlike many prestigious four-year universities, community colleges accept students no matter what. You can have an outstanding academic background or no academic background at all, and you'll be welcome at a community college. And there's also flexibility, which means there's many different classes that can fit your schedule. So you can work a 9-to-5 job while getting your degree for transfer. And there's more support. So there's a lot more support at community colleges than you probably will receive at a four-year university. So this means there are many opportunities for students to reach out and get help at community colleges. The counselors can help you if you have problems with your work study schedule, or you have many opportunities for tutoring for various subjects. And lastly, transfer. So as you saw earlier, there's transfer acceptance rates, which means you can transfer to a four-year university and graduate with a degree from that university for less than half the price. So what this means is that students like myself, because I am a community college student, will attend a two-year university like the one I am now. And eventually I will apply to a school such as UCLA or UC Berkeley and attend the college. And I will graduate from the college with a degree from there, and I will be considered the same as every other student. So many students who do this end up graduating with less debt, so they end up paying for half the price of college. Okay, so moving on. Here are some random facts about American universities. So one of them is nearly 60% of American college students are female. So there's actually more women than men in college, which is actually good because it shows that women are able to do just as much things as men are in universities. And there are 5,000 plus colleges in America. So there's a lot of colleges just in the United States. And the last one is there's something fun that the universities like to do is that they either invite a former a celebrity who formerly attended the university or just a random celebrity to give a speech at their graduation or commencement and to inspire the students. So I guess that concludes my presentation. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? Anything would any of you like to attend a American university? Oh, did I hear someone have a question?
Yuhan, something to share? Yuhan?
没事了。
Okay. Anything to share?
I have a question. Which college do you want to go to? Like, what's your dream school?
So I'm currently at a two-year university. I'm at Cerritos College, but I really, really want to go to UCLA or UC Berkeley. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but those are considered some of the top public universities in the world. So it's very hard to attend, but I think I can do it someday.
Okay, good luck, and I'm sure you'll do it.
Yes, thank you.
So, like, how many years do you study in high school? Because I know you graduate elementary school at 5th grade, and 6th grade is the first year of middle school?
Yes. So sometimes there's actually elementary schools. There's different elementary schools. There's some that are from kindergarten to 5th grade or some from kindergarten to 6th grade. But middle school usually is 6th to 8th grade. And high school is 4 years. 4 years. So there's freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and senior year. And after that, you go to college.
So that's different because we all go to elementary school from 1st grade to 6th grade, and the junior high from 7th to 9th. So there's only 3 years in high school.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
It's almost time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.